Hey, what's up, YouTube family? We back at it again with another video. Today, we're going to be reacting to this clip that went viral of DJ Envy's wife. He's a famous New York City DJ, pretty much putting out there, their personal business, talking about it took him 10 years to make her orgasm for the first time. 10 years. Crazy. Well, anyways, the point of the story is that they said in this book and whatnot about their relationship and their marriage and stuff like that. So, she felt they need to throw that out there. I don't know why. At the end of the day, I don't really think it's going to sell any more copies. It's just going to embarrass her man. Guys ain't really buying other men's relationship books. We don't give a fuck about that. And the women that were already going to buy it, they were already going to buy it. So I don't know why he signed up for that. He already rich. He already got money. So it's not like he needs to sell a few extra books. I think that they could have kept this on the DL. Nobody needed to know about this, especially since it took so long. 10 years. That shit is crazy. Well, yeah, so, while DJ Envy was out there in them streets, spinning them records, his wife was in the crib, spinning something else. But yeah, let's watch the video and let's react to what they say. You could already tell in his face he ain't really feeling this, so I have no idea why the hell he went along with this. He's starting to give off that Will Smith energy. Hopefully he's not the next Will Smith. So let's see what she got to say.
So we would be intimate and he would be putting his best foot forward. Like, he is in the business of satisfying, just all around.
All right.
Just no.
Don't come getting embarrassed now, bro. You knew she put that in the book. Like, you co-signed it. If you feel that uncomfortable about it, you should have never did that. So don't come all right now if it's all the way out there on the internet.
I'm talking about your mentality overall,
just all around.
just in life. Like, he lives to make me happy, and he puts his best foot forward in that realm. So I would see him trying and really going to work.
No, he was trying, all right. 10 years, he probably thought he was killing it.
And I'm sure so many women can relate. Like, you.
I don't think so. 10 years? Hell no.
Want to reward that man for that work and the
what work? Fairly for 10 years, what are you rewarding the guy with?
Only reward that you have to offer is an orgasm. But even if I didn't feel it, I would still be performative.
Oh, she's an actor.
Yes, I was faking it. But once you start, how do you stop?
Right.
Look at his face. He looked like he was forced to do this. I don't know why guys do this to themselves, man. They could have wrote the same exact book and they could have shrunk that time down like 6 months to a year. You feel me? Because they were young. I think she said they were like 15, 16, because they've been together that long. So, that's what's up, respect. But she could have shortened that time for him and said, for the first 6 months to a year. And nobody would have been mad at him. But 10 years, he was 25, 26, laying pipe and was no water squirting out of there, man.
You climb back out of that rabbit hole. You can't really have a conversation about it now. So I actually did it to myself. But what's more important is
no. Don't blame yourself. He did it to you.
the fact that it had nothing to do with him.
Right.
He was doing everything.
It had everything to do with him. Yo, nah, she's a real one, bro. Shout out to her. She's not trying to embarrass him. She's not really trying to embarrass her man. She just put the most embarrassing thing about the relationship out there, but she's trying to make up for it now.
Thing that a man could do to please a woman. The problem was that I didn't know my own body. And
you couldn't communicate what exactly you wanted.
Exactly.
His
I had
face
to
says it
learn
all.
that first. And what the problem was, I was so busy performing and putting on a show that I didn't take the time to be pleased. I didn't take the time to enjoy it because that wasn't my priority. My priority.
Yo, Envy's sitting there like, shit, I came.
It was him. And that comes from a place where, ever since we're young, we're sold these false narratives that women are sex objects. Women are here for the pleasing of men. Women are toys. You see it on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Back in the day, back in the 90s, early 2000s, that was true. But nowadays, women turn themselves into sex objects. The way before used to be the rappers. You know what I'm saying? They used to kind of get some slack for portraying women a certain way. But nowadays, things have changed. That's not the case anymore. Women are out here, man, putting themselves out there as a sex object, objectifying themselves. And men are out here trying to tell them, like, please stop. I want a relationship. I want something serious. Please don't show your body out there.
Billboard ads. You see it on the cover of books. You see it in, car magazines. You see it.
Really, you see it all over their social media. They do it themselves now. The game has switched up. You could tell they are old couple. You feel me?
Everywhere, sexy women draped across something, advertising something. So we're kind of subconsciously led to believe those things. And for me, this is how it played out in my life.
And everything is all good there now, right?
Oh yeah, he's awesome. I figured out my
He's a slow starter. That's all. It took him 10 years, but it's not really that long if you think about it.
Hurt my heart though. I ain't gonna lie. Hurt my heart.
I'm sure it did, Ambi. Come on, man. Don't be letting her do you like that, putting that out there. You don't need the money.
I might have cried a couple of times, but
No,
it helped our relationship even better.
But on a more serious note, me doing that was very, very.
Yo, let him talk.
detrimental.
Let him talk. Let him speak his piece. He's the one that's embarrassed out here. You could tell how uncomfortable he is in his face. She forced him into this. I don't understand why men allow their women to force him into embarrassing situations like this. This man will forever. Yo, before he was a great DJ, whatever. He was known for DJing the Breakfast Club. He was known to be a family man. Like, he had a great image. Now this woman come out here, man, and she put this business out there. And she might be just getting payback because he cheated on her once. So she's like, you know what? I'm gonna humiliate this guy. But that's how it starts. He should not have. Look how uncomfortable he looks. He looks like he got kidnapped. Gunpoint. Like, you got to go along with this. If not, it's over.
It put into effect the fall of a series of dominoes that hurt our relationship in the absolute worst way. It was actually one of the reasons why he cheated.
Mm. So do you feel like...
Did she just say that he cheated because for whatever reason he couldn't make her come? He said, yeah, you're the problem. I'm going to go out there in the streets, man.
How did that conversation even come about? Like, Emmy, were you like, am I not performing enough? Or were you at some point like, you're not performing enough? Or like, how did that come about?
One night we were in bed and we were having sex. And
you was having sex, bro. She was acting.
She was just, I remember in the middle of it, she was like, yes, but no. Ooh. And I'm like, yes, but no what?
Something like that.
Yes, but no what?
Ooh.
And she was like, we got into like a argument, and then she was like, well, I don't be having an orgasm.
How dare you get into an argument with her, man? You haven't made her come in 10 years and you want to get mad. The nerve.
She didn't say it in that. She speaks way more eloquent than I would have. And I was like, what? And she was like, I don't. I'm like, no, yes, you do. I hear it. Like, yeah, and then she was like, no, I'm faking it. I'm like, every time? And she was like, yeah. And then that just crushed me because I thought I was putting in work. Like, I'm sitting there thinking I'm, Big Daddy Longleg.
Big Daddy Longleg. You see, guys, it's not all about the size, man. I guess the motion of the ocean really is a true thing.
I mean, like, and she's sitting there like, no, not at all. So it really hurt my heart. Like, it hurt me because for that time, I thought I was pleasing my wife. I thought I was pleasing, You hear all these stories of women talking about their girlfriend. Oh, girl, he was so short. Oh, girl, he ain't doing nothing. And I feel like they laughing. Now I feel like that's what my wife was doing.
Well, first of all, a good woman will never talk about her sex life with her homegirl. So if y'all out there, man, and y'all find out that y'all girls talking about y'all sex life, good or bad, that's a big problem. That's a huge red flag.
Yeah. Yeah, but the way that it came out, we had gotten into an argument. And when I was trying to resolve the argument, he tried to slap the Band-Aid of sex over it. And he had done that so many times before. Like, let me just give us some.
That conversation.
Let me just give us some.
Take this D and shut up. That.
You can't say that. It's not your line to say in this conversation, bro. You can't tell her take this D and go out. She was acting the whole time. But anyways, man.
I actually think that's the most toxic. A lot of people love like.
But anyways, is DJ Envy the next Will Smith? I mean, this is how it starts, Like, I don't know what it is with a lot of these guys. Well, with Jada, it was a different story because she had fame before Will Smith, you know what I'm saying? But, like, his wife, she was always known to, to be the housewife and doing the wife thing. But, they started a relationship podcast together and stuff like that. Now he's putting it out there. They're doing a book. Like, I understand marketing and, a lot of the times they want to say controversial stuff, to increase book sales and make more money. But the thing is that this guy's already rich. He's already making mad money. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't understand why humiliate yourself. Everybody is going to come for him. Everybody's going to remember him now as the guy that took 10 years to make his fucking wife orgasm once. 10 years. Damn, Envy, man. But at the end of the day, he's a good dude, though. He's a solid dude. You know, he's a family man. He's always promoting that family life. He's there for his family. So there's a lot of positive things there. You feel me? I just would have kept that one on the low. I would have kept that one. Or he could have said it, but again, she could have shrunk that time frame, man. Said, nah, it was a year. You feel me? Well, he was a kid. He was 16. You know, it can happen to anybody. But yeah, that is one of the worst things that can happen to a man, not being able to sexually please his wife. I mean, that will frustrate him in a way where it can get to the point where, you know, he might not want to have sex with his wife anymore. But, you know, obviously that's not the case here. He kept going for 10 years strong. But yeah, people, if you like the shit I'm talking, man, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. DJ Envy, man. Shout out to Envy. Shout out to his wife, man. She's a good one, because to deal with that for 10 years before you have a conversation means that she really did take his feelings into consideration. Say, you know what, I'm going to take this one on the chin. But 10 years. But man, must that have been awkward when she broke the news to him. But anyways, peace.